What's going on? GeoFuck, Site Perspectives. Trump, Donald J. Trump, 45, has officially been impeached. Granted, the House, the U.S. House, your Congress people went on and moved forward with the articles of impeachment, and officially Donald J. Trump is the third president in the United States of America, with the 3 Ks, history of being impeached. Okay, but keep in mind, the saga still continues because it's up to the U.S. Senate, your senators, to actually vote on actually impeaching this fool and removing this fool from office. I'm just being real. So my thing is, yeah, they introduced the articles of impeachment. It passed through the House. It still has to be voted on in Senate. And more than likely, it's not going to happen. I'm just being honest. Because you got to remember, you need 20 Republicans to side with the Democrats in the U.S. Senate to actually move forward with actually making it happen and getting rid of him. Now, me personally, I'm still trying to figure out how rather you don't like Hillary Clinton, you don't like the Democrats, whatever it may be. The point is, how can someone have 3 million more votes and lose an election is ridiculous. And that right there happened in 2016. And that right there happened in 2000 with Al Gore and Bush. I'm just being honest. The Republicans have a history of cheating. Okay, hence why, and I'm being real, hence why every time there's an election, they are doing all of this voter discrimination, voter suppression, making it harder and difficult for people to vote. They do shit like this on purpose because they don't want people of color, they don't want black folks, they don't want brown folks, they don't want Hispanics and Latinos, they don't want women, they don't want LGBTQ+, they don't want young people, they don't want us to vote. That's why they keep coming up with all these bizarre ass laws and policies. Okay, let's just be real. All this voter suppression, every election, it's typically from a Republican because they're typically cheating and trying to gerrymander everything up so they can win. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Okay? And as far as I'm concerned, you have a racist, you have a sexual predator, rapist. Oh, I grab women by the pussy. Just grab them by the pussy. You have a corrupt businessman, a bigot on all fronts, a white supremacist. Everything is in office. So there's not only is it the colluding and the fact that, 45 has been basically committing treason the entire time, and selling out the U.S. government and the U.S. country and the U.S. people, and on the colluding with Russia and all these other foreign countries. It's just insane. But this is what happens when you let a white supremacist and you let white cis men continue to do what they've been doing. I'm just being real. Are we really surprised here? Are we really surprised? I mean, when you look at the history of America with the 3 Ks, are you really surprised by what's going on? History repeats itself. This country was founded on hate, slavery, murder, slaughter, oppression, racism. It was founded on that. So are we really surprised? Fast forward to 2019 as we go into 2020, into another decade in this fucked up ass century. Are we really surprised at how things are? I mean, are you really shocked here? Just being real, are you really shocked? Okay? And another thing that needs to be mentioned as well is that 2020 is a presidential election year. Congress people are being reelected because, they go in. It's an election year. And once again, I see why they're doing what they're doing, because God knows this whole ordeal has been absolutely, positively out of control, and just it's almost like watching a movie or, reading one of your favorite books, and it's actually happening. It's actually happening. This is not fake. This is real. This is our actual lives right now, right? And it's just bizarre because you would think, damn, but truth is stranger than fiction, right? Truth is stranger than fiction. So we got that going on. All right. Tell you, the police just be pulling everybody over, man. And what's crazy is they can pull you over for going 5 miles over, but they can't find the victims of human trafficking. You know, again, what is their purpose? I'm just being honest. Anyway, that's a whole nother video. Can't stop crime for shit, but you know, you got tinted windows, so you're getting pulled over. Right. So anyways, so moving forward, then we have an election year in 2020. And this is another, you know, and then keep in mind, if Trump is indeed impeached and the Senate does move through and vote on it, you're going to have Mike Pence, the vice president, step in and be the president. And I'm sitting here like, okay, for the Democrats, y'all better make sure that y'all have a legitimate candidate that most people can vibe with and support. Because if not, Pence is going to be reelected. And then this is providing that Trump is actually voted out, right? Because if the U.S. Senate doesn't vote on it and he remains to be the 45th president of America with the 3 Ks, then he's going to be reelected. And then you got a lot of his supporters, which a lot of the racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, classist, xenophobic bigots are already sitting up talking about, oh, we're going to have a civil war. We're going to kill people if he gets impeached and voted out. If he doesn't get elected again, we're going to kill him. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And this is another reason why, yes, I do side more on the liberal side of the spectrum. But I'm one of those liberals that can say, you better get you a gun. You better get a license to carry a gun. You better start practicing how to clean and use a gun. You better start stocking up on ammo. And that's real, because his crazy ass bigoted supporters, oh, they ready. And they've been ready. They don't have no problem. They've been ready. So I hope y'all realize that. Instead of sitting up talking about some, we shall overcome. Yeah, they gonna overcome you with a bullet to the damn brain while you sitting up talking about guns are bad. While they sitting up stocking up and getting ready. Y'all better get real. And this is coming from a fairly liberal person, but I'm just being honest. Y'all not paying attention to what's going on out here? You're not seeing these white men on a consistent basis going into Walmarts and churches and schools and damn movie theaters and shooting and killing up everybody. I mean, damn, the Sandy Hook situation, the anniversary of that 7 years ago just passed. White folks been sitting up killing and shooting up everybody. White men been doing this. This is why I said, again, y'all need to start paying attention to shit and stop sitting up acting all surprised and shocked. Let's be real. Anyways, I just wanted to drop my little 2 cents on it. Let me know what y'all think.